What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and today I'm using a Lokix team, because I heard Lokix was actually pretty good for a bug. This team was created by Zolrain. I'll make sure to link their channel and their video on this team in the description below. But basically the idea is Lokix with Tinted Lens is basically impossible to resist, unless you have a double resistance, because Tinted Lens will double the power of your moves if the opponent resists them. First Impression is a +2 priority move that's super strong, and Sucker Punch is also a priority move that's pretty strong. We even have Swords Dance on here to buff the Sucker Punch. I do kind of wish we had a single target attack that was like not priority, but this is probably fine. We've got Scarf Calyrex here as well, and one combo you can do is use Lokix with First Impression or Sucker Punch to weaken an opposing Pokemon, and then blast them with Scarf Calyrex, getting as one boosts as you go. You could also use the pressure where they might want to protect to get up Cosmic Powers with Eternatus. This Eternatus can get super bulky with Cosmic Power and Recover, and then just start whittling down the opponent with Sludge Bomb and Dynamax Cannon. To help set up, or to help Calyrex, because it's Scarf, it can't protect itself, we've got the Fake Out Bros. We got Incin, and we got Rillaboom, and they're pretty standard sets. And then we have a Sash Eternatus, just in case you actually need some speed control, though I don't know if I'll be using that much. I'll probably be relying more on the Choice Scarf Calyrex to just be faster than my opponent. But anyways, I'm hoping to have fun with this Lokix. Hopefully we can get some wins on ranked. I'm a little high on the ladder right now. But let's get into it. Alright, Miraidon Shadow Rider. They've got Rillaboom and Miraidon. Interesting. Hariyama's also very interesting. Grimmsnarl and Tinketon. Okay, lots of Fake Out on their side of the field. I'll need to prep for that. Covert Cloak Eternatus is like alright. I want... I think Lokix should come in the back so we can get a First Impression off with it. Because I don't want to just lead it and then have to protect from a Fake Out. So how about Eternatus plus... Incin and Rilla are both good. I'm going to go Incin with Lokix and Calyrex in the back. I don't feel the need for Eternatus. It seems like we have slightly better speed control options anyway, with our priority spamming and Choice Scarf. They don't have a trainer card either. Alright. Tinketon Miraidon. Interesting. Tinketon is immune to my restricted here. Their Miraidon is confirmed faster than Eternatus, and their Mold Breaker Tinketon, so we get the Intimidate down on it, which is nice. They could Fake Out my Incineroar. I think I want to Tera and get a Cosmic Power off, and try to Fake Out their Miraidon. But I want to Tera like just in case, because they could easily Fake Out my Incin, and then I don't get my Fake Out, and then they could just click Draco Meteor. Yeah, that's exactly what they do. Well, I don't know if they click Draco Meteor. They do. Oh, perfect. Cosmic Power. Alright, now I want to maybe call their Tera? I'm gonna go for Sludge Bomb into Miraidon plus... Do I want a Parting Shot out? Sludge Bomb Miraidon. Probably hit it with Knockoff as well, actually. Okay, they're just gonna Draco my Incin now. Alright, well, goodbye, Incin. Sludge Bomb doesn't do much of anything. Gigaton Hammer into Eternatus also doesn't do much of anything. Perfect. I think it's fine to go Calyrex here. And start barraging things. Free recover on Eternatus, Astral Barrage. Yeah, I think that's the play. What am I most worried about? I guess Thunder Wave from Tinted would be a little annoying, but you'd have to pick a target. Miraidon is like definitely swapping out, right? Faint into Eternatus. I'm surprised by that. Here's Astral Barrage. Miraidon is gone. Lovely. That's +1. And we're gonna run away with it. And eject button on Tinted. Okay. That gets their Intimidate off of them. They get to fake out again, but that's not going to be too valuable. Grimmsnarl, nice. I like to see that because I can go for Astral Barrage Sludge Bomb, and that might just take it out. Now, if they have Sucker Punch, that's another story. Here's their Calyrex. Yeah, do you know where Scarf? Probably not. We also have Lokix to finish you off later. So I'm thinking Sludge Bomb Grimm. Send the +1 Astral Barrage. Like, yeah, you can Tera. I guess if you're normal, it's awkward. But anything else, we get a good chip. They're normal! Why are you normal? Fake out Eternatus, that's not gonna work. Good damage into Grimm. This Astral Barrage is a problem. So our Calyrex is gone. And our Eternatus can't hit Tinted. Alright, here's where I send in Lokix. They send in Tinted, and they know they need to fake out the Lokix. So I need to try to get my free recover, and I guess just protect Lokix for now. Because hopefully they can't KO Eternatus from here. They could also call this and go for Feint, obviously, which would be bad. No, they do go for Fake Out. We're playing from behind here. There's a chance, I guess. It depends on how much Astral does to our +1 Eternatus. Oh, they're at +1 too. 143 down to 47. We're gaining health. So yeah, let's Dynamax Cannon the Calyrex, plus Sucker Punch the Calyrex. Sucker Punch failed? They Encore me into Sucker Punch. Well, that's what I was going to click anyway. Now, if they're smart and they just play rough Lokix and take it out, we're done, right? Gigaton Hammer isn't going to KO us. Whew, but it'll come close. So we need Sucker Punch to KO the Calyrex. I'll go for a Recover and Sucker Punch the Calyrex. Calyrex just protects. Well, then we get our recover, so you're not going to be able to KO Eternatus here. Should have been a Sucker Punch on Tinted then. A Brick Break. That does nothing. Alright, we have enough health. We can Dynamax Cannon the Calyrex. Sucker Punch the Tinkaton. We take out Tinkaton, okay. Dynamax Cannon should be enough, and we should live Astral Barrage. Alright, I mean, you can play these Encore games. But you'll have to attack us eventually. I have to Sucker Punch here. And I have to recover here. Yeah, you can go ahead and protect. Alright, so I'm forced to click recover one more time here. I'll just keep Sucker Punching. I'll do it. Sucker Punch failed. I get Encore into Sucker Punch. I'll run out of recovers and then be free from Encore. That's the end game here. Ended its Encore. I get to Dynamax Cannon. You can't attack me still. Encore Eternatus. I have to Sucker Punch and recover. But this is the last time I'll be forced to recover. Yep, you're done. This next turn, Dynamax Cannon is coming and you can't stop it. There's my last recover. Eternatus ended its Encore. We broke out of the Encore early because we ran out of PP. And then my last Sucker Punch, so even if you try to attack and to get a double crit here, you're going down first. Yeah, what can you do but protect my last Sucker Punch and try to live the Dynamax Cannon? I guess that's the right play. Maybe the first one was a high roll. Nope, goodbye. Alright. Good job, Lokix. Locked that thing down from ever attacking, which is kind of how we won. Also took out Tinted, which would have completely walled Eternatus, and we would have lost if we didn't have a Sucker Punch powerful enough to take out a Fairy type. Get a trainer card. Alright, Shadow Rider Zamazenta with Chen Pao, Raging Bolt Whimsicott, and Rock Ogerpon. Scarf Calyrex. It's a little worse when they have potential for Wide Guard, and they also have a Sucker Punch user. Lokix. Seems pretty good. Zamazenta actually does double resist, unfortunately. What's my best answer into Zamazenta? Not much, really. Okay. Eternatus at least can resist fighting. Incineroar I feel like will be important, but I don't want to just throw it out there right away. So how about Eternatus on lead? with Lokix. Yeah, I could just try to get some good damage down right away. And then I want Calyrex and Incineroar. Do I want Eternatus here? Eternatus is like okay. But if I were to drop something for Eternatus, it's probably Lokix, and I'm not doing that. No trainer card. Shenpao Whimsicott. Okay. How about Tera Fairy Sludge Bomb plus First Impression to Shenpao? Shenpao is typically Sash, so I don't expect to KO it. That's why I need the Tera. But I don't hate this Tera in this matchup anyway. But I do need to get rid of the Shenpao because I can't Tera my Calyrex later. Oh, they didn't protect. Oh, they're gone! Oh! Good job, Lokix! This might just be a double KO in exchange for Tailwind? Yeah. The Sash must be on the Whimsicott then, though. No! Where's the Sash? Oh, Calyrex, I guess, then, right? Alright. Stalling out this Tailwind is important. I should probably prioritize that. There's Calyrex and Zamazenta. Probably want to Tera their Calyrex, so they might just be Sash. If I'm going to stall as much as possible, I think I need to swap in Incineroar on the slot that definitely won't get body pressed, and just protect Lokix. Stalling Tailwind is what I really want to do. Alright, yep, we're gonna see a Tera. Ghost Calyrex. Sucker Punch can do a lot to you. Astral Barrage, yeah. Should do a decent chunk. Petty Slam. Okay, that won't do anything. Alright, I'm gonna go for the Fake Out on Zamazenta. And just Sucker Punch the Calyrex. Who could... I guess it could just be a double protect this turn, but that stalls the turn of your Tailwind, which is basically my goal. Yep, Calyrex protects. Zamazenta protects. Heavy Slam is actually only base 40 against Eternatus, which is nice. Last turn of Tailwind. Do I want to lose Incineroar? No, I don't. I'll swap into Eternatus. Go for another Sucker Punch here. Because even if they're Sash, if I can bring them down to Sash, then my Calyrex is in a great position. Sucker Punch fails. And the Encore fails. Cool. Heavy Slam into Lokix does something. Nature Tailwind is gone. Alright, how about Dynamax Cannon for the Cali? I'll just protect Lokix. I don't want to lose Lokix and get no damage on Calyrex, which could happen this turn if they go for Protect Body Press. And that would just be the worst case scenario, really. Okay, they did go for Astral, so I could have just doubled into Calyrex. That does so much damage, whoa. Dynamax Cannon, that is not much damage. And they body press Eternatus, whoa. I would like to try to recover and Sucker Punch the Cali. Okay, now they just protect there. I can get my recovery. But then Zamazenta's going to want to take out Lokix. No. Nice. So now you might Encore to avoid the Sucker Punch, but if you don't avoid the Sucker Punch, you go down. So either way, Calyrex is safe to come in. Yeah. Yeah. Sucker Punch fails. Okay, you're going for Encore then. Which also fails. And now you take out Lokix. Okay. Incineroar. Is there any way Psychic would be enough? We are max special attack. I'm just super worried about Wide Guard. I think I need to lock in Psychic onto their Calyrex. I'll just fake out Zamazenta. They're going to double protect here. They're not going to double protect here? Well, I sure hope Psychic is enough then. It is. Perfect. That should be game. Whew! Yeah, because they definitely have Wide Guard. That's what I was mostly worried about there. Alright. Psychic plus, I guess, Flare Blitz. Battle's canceled. Yep. Good job, Lokix. Shut down that Calyrex. Couldn't do nothing to me. Get a trainer card. Alright. Oh, it's a Charge-a-Bug! Hello, Charge-a-Bug! We have a bug too! Alright, it's Bug v Bug. Who can outbug the other bug? Oranguru Ursaluna is scary. They've got Chi-Yu, Charge-a-Bug, which makes sense. That's a decent... That combo makes decent sense. Plus 2 special restricteds in Miraidon Lunala. Probably Electric Seed on Lunala. So they can do some big special damage. They have 2 normal types and a Chi-Yu and a Wide Guard user, so Calyrex is like not feeling that great. Plus Trick Room? They don't have Fake Out at least, so Lokix could get off to a good start. Honestly, Lokix Calyrex. I could get the surprise Pollen Puff or something. Might not be the worst thing in the world. Definitely Incineroar. Is it definitely Incineroar? Like, Eternatus feels... I guess it's fine, but it doesn't feel amazing. And Rillaboom would be pretty good. Oh, I want all 3 of these. I don't want Eternatus, really. We don't have Taunt for the Oranguru. Maybe Rillaboom then. Plus Incin? I really feel like Incin's gonna do more for me than Eternatus is here. Ah, cool trainer card. Alright, 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 alright. Chi-Yu Miraidon! Alright, that's scary. Any Scarfs? Oh, we wouldn't know, actually. I guess if the Chi-Yu moves before Miraidon, we would know the Chi-Yu would be Scarf, but Hadron Engine's going first. Cool. Alright, we're gonna first impression the Chi-Yu and Astral Barrage. Should be enough. No reason to Tera Bug, really. Assuming we can actually KO the Chi-Yu. Would it be better to Tera Bug? No, because they could just click Heat Wave. They probably would just click Heat Wave, so I need it gone. Yeah, first impression the Chi-Yu. Astral Barrage. Let's have fun. Chi-Yu protects. Great. So if they just take out my Calyrex, I probably lose turn 1. At least we get some damage on the Miraidon as a trade. We have like no bulk on this Calyrex. Woo, that's a lot of damage. And they Volt Switch off. Okay. Sorry, Lokix. And it's Lunala. Okay. I'm gonna bring in Incineroar. It wasn't Electric Seed, Lunala. I think now it would be fine to Tera Bug. You're not going to click a fire move here. How about I knock off the Chi-Yu slot? Tera Bug, Astral Barrage. I expect we might be baiting out a Tera on something. It could be Ghost Chi-Yu. They could just like click Wide Guard with Lunala. But either way, I'm going to get something out of this turn. Yeah, there's their Tera. Had to be something. It's Chi-Yu. It's a Ghost. Okay. I didn't fall for the fake out bait. That's good. Ooh, and they let me Astral Barrage both of them. Nice. Ooh, Lunala goes down in one hit. You don't see that every day. Thank you for the boost, Chi-Yu. Now, did you click a fire move into Calyrex? Nope. You're in trouble. Goodbye, Chi-Yu. Now, do you have some speed control or priority as your last? Because you're going to need it. Miraidon is going to go down to an Astral Barrage. But who's your last Mon? Charge a Bug. Oh, that's got no shot. I guess if there's some sort of protection on their side of the field, I should bring in Rillaboom here. But honestly, why don't I just Flare Blitz their Bug and Astral Barrage? Yeah, that's the play. Battle's canceled. Yep. Tera Bug wins. Lokix did nothing. Alright, Miraidon Lunala with Sneasler, Chien-Pao, Incineroar, and Eternatus. I would also like to mention this person was 106 on the ranked ladder. We're up way too high. Way higher than Lokix ever should be. They've got Fake Out Incineroar, which could be a problem. If we Terra Fairy Eternatus, we could run into trouble with Sneasler. In fact, I expect trouble with Sneasler anyway. It's probably, what, Electric Seed Sneasler? Might need my own speed control. Speed control plus Calyrex? Or maybe I want to start out with the Lokix Cali combo. Try to get a sneaky KO, then bring in Eternatus late game. And what, bully through with Eternatus? No, it's got to be one of my restricteds. Not restricteds, fake out users over Eternatus. Both Incin and Rilla are good here. I think Incin's a little better. We'll have trouble against the Miraidon a little bit. It's not that bad. Like, Rillaboom doesn't do much of anything for me other than weaken their Miraidon. That's a cool trainer card. I'm pre-psyched out about this one. Torn Lunala. Okay. First impression, the Eternatus plus Terra Bug Astral Barrage? No, because they would want Eternatus to go down. First impression, the Lunala Terra Bug Astral Barrage? Yeah, how about that? Because if I still have Lokix, I can always use the Sucker Punch pressure to prevent them from clicking Bleak Windstorm. If they just Bleak Windstorm turn 1 and, like, protect Lunala, that's an out. But also, I'm Scarf on Calyrex. I don't know exactly what our speed stat hits, but it's possible they could Tailwind and still be slower with some mods. Alright, here's a Tera. If you resist Bug, that doesn't really matter because of Tinted Lens. Yeah, so we're still going to get a neutral first impression. If that puts you in Astral Barrage range, that'd be pretty good. Breaks the multiscale. I don't think that's in range, though. It is Tailwind, sure. We are still faster, that's awesome. Ooh, critical hit on the Torn. I don't think I liked that, actually. That gives them momentum. I would have rather have them pinned with Sucker Punch next turn. Oh, but they're going to Meteor Beam. Okay, so we're not going to have Sucker Punch next turn. Unless they miss. Or go after Calyrex. Yeah, goodbye Lokix. You done good. Though I think KOing their Torn there... I mean, we can just set our own Tailwind. We did get the boost. We can even go Incineroar for a fake out. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. Yeah, it's Miraidon, as expected. If your choice Miraidon, and if you don't have Wide Guard, we can just fake out Astral Barrage. Take out Lunala. So we have Sash Eternatus left, and this might work out. If you have Wide Guard, it's not going to work out. Yeah, they have Wide Guard. Yeah, it's not going to work. Two turns of Tailwind. Alright, I'm going to Flare Blitz the Lunala and hard swap in Torn. Hoping they stay wide guarding and want to eliminate my Calyrex. I actually don't know how much special bulk I have on Incin. Oh, they didn't! Well, I guess if they're going to Electro Drift the Cali, they assumed they would be able to take any hit anyway. Moonblast into Incin. Woo, that's so much damage! Oh my goodness. Goodbye, Lunala. Oh yeah, we're done. We lose this, for sure. We can get speed control, but they're too strong. Incineroar still being alive also hurts the momentum a little bit. Oh, Chien-Pao. Alright, you Drift Torn and KO Incin with pretty much anything. Just click any accurate attacks you have here. Can't really risk Calyrex taking damage because they have Sash, Sucker Punch, Chien-Pao. I think I'm fully pinned. I can go for Flare Blitz Protect. At least then they still have to hit my Eternatus later. They have Ice Shard? Oh, I'm not even going to get Tailwind. I don't need Tailwind. I'm faster. But there's no way I'm going to be able to KO them. At least not in time. The Sash on their end wasn't on Eternatus. It's definitely on Chien-Pao. But what if it's not? Thunder Power. It's not my strongest move. Yeah, this isn't going to work out no matter which way you slice it. I guess if they're not Sash Chien-Pao, I guess I could have Pollen Puffed the Chien-Pao. Got the KO, got the special attack boost, and then Pollen Puff would be enough to take out Miraidon. Oh, but I just get one shot by Electro Drift anyway, so that wouldn't have worked. Astral Barrage was my strongest move into their Miraidon. If I was Tera Fairy, Draining Kiss might have been able to save me. But, good game. And thank you for having a trainer card. Alright, we're back. Lokix actually impressed me a lot. Thank you again to Zolrain for making this team. And thank you for watching. If you liked, leave a like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But anyways, I'm Jordy. And, alright. Peace.